With support from a group of foundations, Humentum carried out the first ever research into the extent to which international donor funding covers the real administration costs of national NGOs. The research involved 81 NGOs in 10 countries from 4 continents. Project grants need to cover a full and fair share of administration or overhead costs. The average true administration cost rate of NGOs in our research was 27%. Of the 296 project grants we analysed, we found that 2/3 did not cover their full and fair share of administration costs. If funders fail to fully fund administration costs, it's like watering the leaves of a tree, but forgetting to pay attention to its roots. The most under-resourced functions were safeguarding or preventing sexual exploitation and abuse, fundraising, rent and buildings, human resources, and IT and systems. The research recommends that funders consistently cover a full and fair share of all associated administration costs. We found that most national NGOs have very limited access to unrestricted funding. This means that it is very hard for NGOs to grow unrestricted reserves. Instead of having at least the equivalent of 90 days of their annual expenditure as unrestricted reserves, we found that 50% of the NGOs have less than 21 days. The research recommends that funders provide a portion of unrestricted funding as part of project grants. Yet the research found that even when funders provide the necessary full cost coverage and unrestricted funding, this may not be enough. This is probably due to the history of underfunding for NGOs' financial management capabilities. The research recommends that funders support their grantees to strengthen their strategic financial management and cost recovery capabilities. The funders that supported this research have formed a new collaborative called Funders for Real Cost, Real Change. They are committed to exploring these findings and recommendations further and encouraging other donors to join them. Visit Humentum's website to download the full report. Share this video to build the movement working to break the starvation cycle.